I'm upset though because I definitely wanted to see the fight.
Yeah,
Get a pre-fight interview with him.
Facts. I did want to see how he would though, because that guy did been in the ring with some guys. Nobody really got nobody would have there blitzed him, took him out in 4 rounds or some shit like that. You feel me?
Right.
He been in there with some guys. So I wanted to see a baby Elijah Garcia. Maybe Elijah could do it, go out there, blitz him, get him out there 4 or 5 rounds. I wanted to see if he was gonna be the one to do that. Cause
Right.
even David, he went up 8, 9, 10 with David for real. David, he ain't just blitz David out. He was fighting okay with David. So I wanted to see if Elijah was gonna be the first person to just straight out blitz him out, get him out of there in 4 rounds, make it easy. That was gonna be impressive. It would have had to been an early stoppage though, just because he been late with elite guys.
Yeah. No, I did. Like I said, yeah, the fight would have been interesting. It would have been a good test for Elijah. Even they said that they was giving Chiron props and shit like that. So I felt like it was gonna be a good fight because especially with Elijah's style and stuff like that. So
right. He's gonna have chances.
Yeah. So I'm like I said, I'm upset about it, man. I really wanted to see that fight,
That's a good thing about fighters like Elijah Garcia and Bam and shit. They always gonna give you a chance. Like even Tank, they always gonna give you a chance because they fighting style. Even guys like Saburo and David Benavidez, like they're elite of the elite. You always gonna have a chance because them first 4 rounds they're gonna start off slow. So it's like if you blitz them out, start off 4-0, and that was up to you to just hold the lead.
like you said, all them type of styles they getting hit and they make it entertaining, but at the same time they all still defensively responsible and still being there cooking.
So they know what they doing. Like it's a plan. The plan is to get you comfortable, to get you a little overzealous about the fight, basically, and just start committing and start believing in yourself. It sounds crazy to say, but I always feel like with that style, you have to be tougher than the average skillful boxer. Like you got Carmel Moan on there. He another guy who I seen him fight once, and I started asking people, him versus Tszyu and all that, because he might be another guy that you probably only had to see one time. He might be in that list that I was talking about. It's like you ain't got to see man fight. You ain't got to see him fight 4 or 5 times. Like if you know what you're looking like, that's a blue chipper right there. He fighting somebody 7-0 with 2 draws.
I meant to say that
7-0 with 2 draws. Another young guy. Merrill spoke on him. He said that the guy was saying that he always wanted to fight him in the amateurs because he another young guy. So they fought in the amateurs together. He not fighting no 35-year-old who wasn't around when Carmel was in the amateurs. They both young, so they both was doing their thing at the same time. So, but how you feel like they moving Carmel though? He fighting 2 people with 2 good records. The first guy was undefeated. Second guy was like I don't even know. I think he was undefeated too. I'm about to check, but
no, I like the way they moving him. He got an undefeated guy, so that's gonna look good on his record, whether he the goods or not, whether the nigga can fight or not. It's gonna look good on his record. And then you feel me? This only his 3rd fight, so it looked great for real. You know what I mean? He fighting another undefeated guy. A lot of people ain't gonna do that in their 3rd fight unless you fucking Loma and about to get a title shot. So it's like, you know what I mean? Or Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz going crazy. Keyshawn, they do shit like that. Top guys. So I feel like they moving them right.
All right, he fought a 2-0 guy. That guy actually 2-3 now. He lost 3 straight, but he was 2-0 when he fought Carmel. Then the last opponent, he 3-1, so he was 3-0 going into that fight. So he fought 3 straight undefeated guys to start him off. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that Carmel said we fought in the amateurs together. I guess that gives he got some type of skill. If you got a highly touted guy like that, said we fought at the amateurs together, I would assume if you was able to be around him while he was dominating, you had to do something. You had to be nice in your own way a little bit.
Shit, then who the first fight on the main card? Is it Lara? Lara. He got some nigga. We looked at their highlights actually. Zafara and Lara.
Yeah, he got good skill, but yeah, he ain't got the pop that I need him to have a chance though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to bag this man up. He an old man, but he punching. That left hand coming.
Yeah, word.
He gonna 1-2 this man to death.
Punching even more because he older now, so he ain't got the legs how he used to. So he got to sit down a little bit more. Yeah, like he's still, like I said, he's still Lara. He's still gonna move and box, but the old Lara could do it for a whole 10, 12 round fight every round. Now he got to pick his spots to fight and pick his spots to move.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see Lara fight though. I mean, I just like his style, the way he be fighting. I like, he just entertaining fighter too. So
The second fight, they get right to it. At the Larber is Rolly and Pitbull.
Oh yeah, Rolly Pitbull getting right to it. We already
Oh,
talked
right
on this. We know.
right, now let's just play devil's advocate because obviously we both already been put out there. We pick a Pitbull, but like, what's Rolly? And what way do you see Rolly winning? Like, if he was to win in your head, what happened that night? Type shit.
It would either be he has enough. Well, and I think he does. It's just how he's going to be able to place it. He has enough power to bag him up and stop him from coming forward doing that Mike Tyson ass shit, or he gonna try to outbox him. He had been looking a little more from what we've seen. He been looking a little bit more disciplined. He got a new coach. He ain't with that black dude no more. He got a new coach. So we just got to see.
Can Rolly outbox him though? He was boxing Tank pretty okay.
That's the only thing, man.
Do he got an uppercut game? I feel like he got to throw that up in there.
We need to watch some Rolly highlights real quick, man.
Cause how he going? It's like in my head, how he gonna do it? Like if he in his stance and all that? Cause I'm trying to think about how he has set up his shit based on how he fight. So it's like,
cause what did he be throwing for real?
I mean, I guess he could catch him, cause like Pitbull gonna blitz him the whole time, but I guess you gonna have 10 seconds here and 15 seconds here where you not getting blitz. Maybe he could catch him with that knockout punch in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Get that 10 to 15 seconds when he not on you and you get the let off. Oh man, Rolly said I'm really punching shit. Stop playing. Oh, that's Anthony Yiggett. My man Keyshawn Davis beat him.
Yeah, I knew that.
With that body shot.
Yeah, stop him. Dang. He punching now.
Yeah, he thought everything with bad intentions for sure.
Yeah, I give him that now. He is punching shit. Damn, that's a knockdown.
Like, you lost to Rolly, cut that shit out, Yiggett.
Dang. He punching the shit out of Yiggett. He was in here punching the shit out of Yiggett. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie. This type of Rolly could probably get it done. But I feel like since Tank knocked him out and then he got dropped in sparring, the last time I seen Rolly, that nigga looked like he was trying to look like Shakur Stevenson, but I don't know.
And then that old man put some hands on him a little bit.
Yeah. But that's because, like I said, though, that's because he was, like I said, he wasn't fighting him like this, though. It's like, because mind you, since that old man, John, he didn't got knocked out by Tank. And remember, he got that viral sparring video, he got dropped. So I feel like he was a little shotgun shot against old head.
No, I think old man was after Tank. That was his fight after. He got the title shot.
No, the old man. I'm saying he got gunshot because he fought.
Oh yeah, right.
And then he got knocked out. But remember that clip that went viral? Then he fought old head.
Yeah.
So he got knocked out twice going into that fight, even though one of them, like I said, was in sparring.
And old man was clipping his ass too.
And he was moving and shit like he a mover and all that. I'm like, bro, that's not true. Like I said, if he could be this Molar aggressive type war, he could probably.
Yeah, he a bigger guy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing that's standing out watching these fights. Really and you gotta remember, this is him at 35. He wasn't at 40, so he even bigger.
Yeah.
Request
So yeah, if he can be in, if he can be pressured like that, and obviously he the bigger guy. Don't if he can smother them shots like Pitbull was on.
He's throwing a jab into it in the previous fights that I've seen.
Oh, he fought on Top Rank before? I never knew that.
10 professional fight has been scheduled for
Oh no, this is Wilder versus Fury. That's why, because he was a PBC. He was fighting for PBC.
Maybe no need to settle down.
But it's moving forward that you got to worry about. Good shot though.
Right hand from Rolly's Romero.
Ain't gonna lie, that ref. If you watching ref now, go like 30, 40 pounds from now.
Dropped him out of that
He gained 30, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Show me something. But you see the young fighting like that if you're a trainer.
That's the end of fight here.
That's what I'm saying. If he could be this Rolly, I think he could his punches would be power. I think he could match fire with fire. Like I said, he'll have to have a chin though, because he had to be able to take some shots. But I feel like if he could take some shots and match fire with fire, his fire could be more powerful than Pitbull's.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna be on the inside like this, you better be ready to catch some shit. That's
what I'm saying. Against Barroso's, he was moving like he was not coming forward. Like that's why what's his name was whooping his ass. He was backing him up and punching the shit out of him.
Ooh.
Is that he's taking 2 steps back, making a difference, using the whole ring of boxing. Oh, he took a big left hand.
Yeah, he definitely. Like I said, Tank definitely said Rolly got that pop though, so and he fighting like it. Tank, like I said, how Tank getting definitely he reacting off every shot. He definitely get hard.
Yeah.
His body language, he react off every shot. This when Tank start picking him apart a little bit. That's why he should have fought. That's why he should have fought Ryan, because you see at them little pot shots he was able to get off on Tank and all that. That's a little more slower pace than how Ryan was going to fight him. He'd have been able to get off his shots. Pitbull.
He getting some good shots off, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If he'd have fought Ryan pace actually slow enough, bro, where he could, like I say, he could have won that fight. That's a more winnable fight because he is actually a pace where you can get your power shots off. He lost this fight, though.
He lost his fight. I was about to say he lost this motherfucker.
They're gonna show the highlights to make him look good, but Boy was whooping his ass. But like I said, if you fought Ryan, that's a pace where you could get your shots off. Pitbull just so much of a fast pace and so much of a rushing pace. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get his shit off. I ain't gonna lie though, Bo Martinez definitely got a chin though, because he's standing up to some shots.
They showing his highlights too though, low key, because he lost the fight. He ain't got no choice.
Look, he comfortable. Look at him. You can tell
he's definitely taking that shit on 10.
You can tell he comfortable. I ain't gonna lie, that little counter right hand Rolly throwing look like that shit really in his arsenal.
But this nigga taking all the shots and sitting right in the fire, bro. This nigga got a chin.
Rolly doing that shit. Yeah, Rolly does it again.
When they show another nigga highlights and your highlights, you know you lost the fight.
That's nigga the judge just said. He said, "Wow." That's how you can tell that shit. They should have left that part out. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like I said, that pull right hand counter, bro. That's looking like that's in his arsenal. I ain't really never seen his highlights, but from all the highlights, he landed that shit on Tank. He landed that shit on everybody. But watching him land it on Tank made it for real for me. Like, oh, all right, that's your thing. You could get that off on whoever. Woo, damn.
He punching shit now.
Yeah, that ain't gonna lie, bro. That's like I said, that that uppercut and hook, he gonna have a lot of opportunities to throw that combination because Rolly gonna be straight in on the inside. You mean that's probably the only consistent combination I can see him that he'll be able to get off is that uppercut hook. Just because he gonna be on the inside, that's the most common joint on the inside.
Yeah, no cap. He trying to hold on for dear life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he could, Rolly do fight with mean intentions. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, that Barroso's fight, I ain't like the moving. But like I said, maybe because old head really punching. Maybe Isaac not punching like that, and he gonna be able to. You mean? Because Rolly did, I guess he did show like you mean if the power not respectable, he is willing to walk up in there. So that's another way I could see Rolly winning. If Isaac Pitbull do hit him on the chin, Rolly be like, "Oh, all right, that shit, you don't like, nigga. You hit like a 5'5" motherfucker. Like then I
Yeah,
then I could see him getting in his bag. Like, oh, all right, I'm gonna just match fire with fire. I could take that.
right.
I could see that happening. If he get hit with a good shot, like I said early, and that should be like, that's it. Oh, all right, we about to do this. We can match fire with fire because my shit ain't gonna feel like that. You ain't gonna that's it, my shit. So let's do it. And last but not least, man, you got Tszyu versus Fundora, man, the Eiffel Tower.
Big ass Hooper. He should be on somebody's court, man.
The one thing, facts. The most interesting about this fight is Fundora. I could see Fundora winning because Fundora never been outgunned, like still to this day. Like he just got hit with a big shot, but like he never been outgunned in that ring. Still, like he not undefeated. He got a loss clearly, but
Had a tough fight with Lubin.
he word. But it's like he prevailed, and then not
Yep.
only did he prevail in the top in the decision, he got him up out of there eventually. So
Right.
it's like even in the Mendoza fight, he was whooping his ass. He wasn't winning no rounds, like. And then he got hit with some shit. And you know what they say: the bigger you is, the harder they fall. And he fell hard as shit.
Hard as hell, man. That was bold.
Like,
I was like,
when
dang.
I seen that shot, that was my first instinct. I said, "Damn, you got socked." I said, "Yo, you got hit twice just now because he just socked you." First of all, he did get hit twice because he got socked, got stumbled.
He did on the way down, yeah.
Then he hit this. His head bounced off the mat. So in my head, that was a 3-piece because the bouncing off the mat joint, that was the last joint. So I'm like, damn. Like I said, that shit is a real statement. The bigger you are, the harder you is going to fall. So it's like
You got a long way down, my brother.
that was a testament to that because he fell hard as shit. So I'm like, damn, you got the 2-piece plus the mat. I said, all right, Mendoza basically just do a 3-piece. Like I said, if you was to look up every fight he ever had, he won more rounds than he lost. Even in the fight that he lost, though, like that's the thing. He never been outgunned. So who's to know? Like technically, I'm just saying technically, outside of that shot, you could still technically say you'd never seen him outgunned to this day. Even with that loss, I could still say because, like I said, he won more rounds in that fight, even in that loss. So it's like I can't even say he was outgunned there. He got hit with a big shot.
I actually like Fundora in this fight, man. I think I am still picking Tszyu, but I would not be surprised if Fundora won this fight just by the way he fight, man.
Yeah.
And who knows who's to say Tszyu can take them damn uppercuts or you know what I mean all night.
Yeah, and Tszyu, I was watching Tszyu the other day, and I just feel like he don't throw as many punches as I thought he did. Basically, I feel like as what I was watching, I'm like, oh, wow, he actually pick his shots. He just pressure you a lot, so it gave off like you super active. But when I was watching, basically just watching his fights and all that, I'm like, he really a pressure fighter, and he pick his shots very well, and he just hit hard. He consistent though. He don't got a low punch output, but he have a lot of low moments in there where I was like, Fundora never stopped throwing. So it's like, maybe you could, when you in that low moment, you probably could get off a lot of combinations in those moments. Like, I don't know if Tszyu could have all that like he do a lot of mental pressure, but he do that and it be working because them people don't be throwing punches back. That mental pressure, I don't know if it'll work. You might have to throw your hands a little bit more against Fundora. Fundora was already about to fight a puncher. Before he got pulled out of this fight, he was already fighting somebody with like 15-1, like 14 KOs or some shit. So he got right back into some dangerous shit automatically. So I don't think he gonna be gunshot basically off that just because I already know he was already prepared to fight a motherfucker who when he touch people chin they drop. So it's like that's another thing. And you got the fact that Fundora was actually about to fight a guy, like I said, more similar to Tszyu than Tszyu was about to fight a guy more similar to Fundora. So the game plan switches a little bit. It's a little bit more difficult on Tim Tszyu side.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like technically you gotta think about it. This nigga just had 4, 5, 6 straight weeks of a nigga game planning for a 5'8" guy. Now the last 2 weeks, fuck everything I was just saying for the last 5, 6 weeks.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, by the way, everything I just said to Joe D head last 6 weeks, just forget all that shit. So it's like even the drills, bro, you probably was doing certain drills in there for a mover and all that. So it's like you just was not that you wasted time, but like I said, you only got to come up with a quick game plan. Now you really banking off your talent and the game plan the little game plan that you did come up with. But like I said, I can see Fundora winning. I'm picking Tim Tszyu though. I think it's gonna be a Mendoza type of knockout because he's gonna have to catch him in between. He gonna have to catch him while getting punched on because his hands never. That's how Mendoza got him. You gotta catch him while he letting his hands go in between him letting his hands go because he always gonna be letting his hands go.
Always, it's gonna be one of them brawler type of fights, bro. That's why I can't wait for it. I'm actually excited for this